right, welcome back. We just left the diner. I hope you enjoyed my tax return video. Sometimes I get a little off subject, but it's just hang in there. So I wanted to say, when I described new cars as hookers, there's a lot of good hookers out there. And that's a fact. Not that I know from any experience, but what I was relating that to, and April said that consumers buy image.
80% of people buy with the look of the car and not the build of the car.
Not the quality, right? You know, they don't go to a new car dealership and say, what's your best quality car?
No.
I doubt it. They walk around, they say, oh, I saw this commercial, my friend recommends this car.
Fantastic.
It looks fantastic, it's sexy, it makes me feel that people are looking at me. You shouldn't be caring about what other people think of you. I'm driving a 97 F-150 that's rotted out front to rear on the body, and it gets me to work every day and further.
And it does scan scrap. And
It does everything, this truck. And if I wanted Apple CarPlay, I could just upgrade the radio. If I want new wheels and tires, I could do that. I have no car payment. I'm driving probably one of the last generations of a quality vehicle. But most consumers, like April said, and we're going to exclude, well, I'm going to even say contractors. Like, you have contractors roll up with trucks that are lifted with wheels and tires on there because they want to impress people. So they'll buy a $50,000 or $80,000 or $100,000 vehicle, and it's sex appeal or appeal to them or make them feel good. The endorphins are flowing that they have this car and it's $3,000 a month payment or whatever, and then go dump $40,000 worth of mods into it or upgrades that so somebody will look at them or pay attention to them. Even in business, you want to be noticed. Even though that could be a $100,000 pile of crap that he just purchased, with transmission issues, with software glitch issues, with steering issues, mechanical issues, internal failure issues, and this is facts, everyone. So every car today that's produced has major underlying issues, and if you don't believe me, poke around on YouTube, you will find it. And the guys that are giving it to you are me, Ford Boss Me, Eric O, and a couple other guys out there who are telling you the facts. You're not going to really hear it from the dealership technicians because they don't want to get fired. But the ones who quit and start their, like the car nut, right, Toyota mechanic, he will straight up tell you that Toyota's building crap today. And he's probably the best Toyota mechanic YouTuber on the planet. But yet, the consumer's not going to the dealership and say, I want your best quality car. The salesman's going to look at you and say, I just sell cars, dude.
yeah.
They say it's quality, but I don't know. And most of them that work at dealerships aren't driving, for the most part, a demo anymore. Some are, some aren't. But they don't stay in them long enough to experience problems. They put a couple miles on it and poof, they get another demo. You shouldn't be buying a vehicle for the wrong reasons. You should be buying a vehicle for the right reasons and making a good decision and saying, hey, this car looks fantastic, but what are the quality issues? And no one's reporting that because they don't test anything anymore. Hence why you get in a brand new car and things don't work.
Right.
Or a week later, you're back because the engine blew up. And that goes on every day. Or the transmission grenaded, or the transmission has characteristics of slipping and clunking and banging and falling in and out of gear. They don't have an answer for you. They put another unit in that has the same problems, and on and on and on. And it's worse. So try and keep today's technology car past the warranty period is a complete nightmare. So don't buy, and we see this a lot. I hear people say, oh, I want a Mercedes, or I want a BMW, or I want an Alfa Romeo, or I want a Jaguar, and they can't reach for the new vehicle, which they have problems that are just all underlying. And then they buy second or third hand vehicle with 50, 60, 80,000 miles on it, and what a smelly diaper that car is. But what they wound up buying was, oh, you should get a BMW. Oh, you will look great in a BMW, and everybody will look at you in a BMW. They're not looking at your wallet is being drained because the car is an under-engineered, poor quality vehicle. So don't really buy necessarily 100% on what a vehicle looks like. You really need to know who's building quality vehicles today. And there really isn't that many manufacturers for you to choose from today. There is 2 right now, in my professional opinion, that you have to choose from, and it ain't Honda, and it's not Ford, it's not Chevy. There is very slim pickings on quality vehicles, brand new, today to buy. They look like $1 million, they smell like $1 million, but they are a headache of issues from the day that you get into the car, typically until the day that you exit that car. And there's some cases where they're not, but look at all the recalls, look at all the software updates, all these EV vehicles that can't get in, you can't get out of, they're catching on fire while you're driving it. That's all not tested, non-quality produced vehicles. 100%. I think like some of the biggest recalls we had back in yesteryears, I think were like airbags and seatbelts. Like now it's everything. I can't really think of too many real heavy duty recalls in the 90s and 80s. It really wasn't that bad. Cars didn't have the technology that they do today. Couldn't tell you how many ABS units I put in Hondas today that people trade in from the Honda dealerships because Honda wants $2,000 for a new ABS unit, or I get a Honda and it needs $1,500 in new GDI injectors, and oh, by the way, it's consuming antifreeze because of a poorly designed block, and the intake valves are full of carbon. Customer needs a new engine at 30 and 60,000 miles already. Complete garbage. And if you have disposable money, buy what you want. Most people don't stay in a car more than 3 years, and whatever happens, through that time, they rough it out if there is any issues. But after 3 years, 36,000 miles, in my case today, you're in the high expense, needs to be fixed zone, especially if it wasn't maintained. So I say don't buy with your eyes. And if someone says, what's a good car to buy? I definitely don't say a used Mercedes or BMW or Audi or Volkswagen. Never would you ever get that from me. I would say your chances today of buying a decent quality car are still with Toyota and Lexus. Hyundai, not advanced design Hyundais. Those new turbocharged and non-GDI engines are fantastic vehicles, low tech. Chevy's just a basket case. Ford's a basket case. Nissan basically destroyed. What else? Even your diesel technology is just went to garbage. Dodge, forget about it. Dodge has always had issues, and I think there was a period of time when they were actually were doing good, and then now it's just a mess. Land Rover, my old crap. Would never recommend the Land Rover. Cadillac, GM. There's so many vehicle issues.
See? Snow.
Yeah. EV vehicle, no. Surprisingly enough, I'm going to say anything that's a hybrid, I don't really see too much issues with a hybrid. Subaru builds a fantastic vehicle, although they're not an eye-appealing vehicle. They did make some stupid engineering changes with their engine, which was stupid. Subaru, go back to what was working for you. That was stupid. Go back to what was working for you. Yeah, That's all I gotta say. People buy with their eyes, and even in construction here, I hear it also that the houses are put together like crap. The quality materials are put like crap. I don't know. It's crazy. Don't buy with your eyes. As hard as it is. Thanks for watching.